faith.
Of your own free will?
My own free will.
You are no man's slave. The hour of deliverance has come.
Not for me, Justice.
Hail to thee, great God of the Nile, thy life-giving waters of the blood of Egypt. Hail to thee, maker of barley, feeder of cattle, carrier of ships, praise of all the gods. Pharaoh of Egypt, you have not yet obeyed the Lord. Let my people go. Point of a sword to
let him rave on that men shall know him mad.
Obey the Lord, or he will raise his hand against the waters of the river.
You have come to bless the waters. You have come to curse them. You will learn if a god of shepherds is stronger than the gods of Pharaoh. Water of life, give drink to the desert. Make green the meadow.
Aaron, stretch out my staff against the waters. There! Wait, it's the river! Please! The water turns to blood! Flow from the gods! Right. It is blood! You may know the power of the Lord. For 7 days, Egypt will thirst. 7 days without water. Fill every jug and jar. Pestilence will be everywhere.
For 7 times 7 days. No magician's trick will set your people free. Sacred water, make pure the flood from which you came.
And God smote the land with all manner of plagues, but still Pharaoh's heart was hardened. Great one, you hear the cry of Egypt.
They would cry louder if they had to make the bricks. Send them away.
The people have been plagued by thirst. They've been plagued by frogs, by lice, by flies, by sickness, by boils. They can endure no more.
Why do you bring this worker of evil before me?
The people desert the temple. They turn from the gods.
What gods? You prophets and priests made the gods that you may prey upon the fears of men. The Nile ran red, I too was afraid. Until word came of a mountain beyond the cataracts, which spewed red mud and poisoned the water. Was it the staff I gave you that caused all this? Was it the wonder of your god that fish should die and frogs should leave the waters? Was it a miracle that flies and lice should float upon their carrion and spread disease in both man and beast? These things were ordered by themselves, not by God. I'll go.
That you may know these things are done of God. You shall see hail fall from a clear sky and burn as fire upon the ground. You shall see darkness cover Egypt when the sun climbs high to noon. You shall know that God is God and bow down to his will.
Nothing of this earth make me bow to your notice.
Behold, the hail comes. When darkness has covered Egypt for 3 days, your ministers will send for me.
days of darkness we have whined like frightened children in the night.
Moses said the sun would shine in 3 days, and it is true. Oh, great one, let his people go. For all of Egypt will be barren from the cataracts to the sea.
Will my father free the slaves?
And taxes be collected from dead cattle and blighted harvests?
Fear rule Egypt.
But why?
We fear no army of the earth, but can we fight slaves with swords? There is no shame in this. All is true then.
It is not Pharaoh who yields to the slave, but his counselors. I have summoned Moses at your request.
People will bless you greatly.
Does the world bow to an empty throne?
Empty.
Does a pharaoh harden his heart against his son? But what if the Hebrews go, who will build his house? He told Moses to make bricks without straw. Now he tells you to make cities without bricks. Who is the slave and who is the pharaoh? Do you hear laughter, Ramses?
Damn.
The laughter of kings in Babylon, in Canaan, in Troy. As Egypt surrenders to the god of slaves.
Man, Nefertiti, you're a bitch.
Go into the garden. It's not good for a son of Pharaoh to see his father humbled by a son of slaves.
My son, stand beside me.
Have the days of darkness made you see the light, Ramses? Will you now free my people?
Great one, bid the scribe read the order.
You mean the writing?
Sublime Pharaoh, you cannot resist the power of his god.
I know not his God. Neither will I let his people go.
How long will you refuse to humble yourself before God?
If you bring another plague upon us, it is not your God, but I who will turn the Nile red with blood.
As your father's father turned the streets of Goshen red with the blood of our male children. If there is one more plague on Egypt,
It'll be from your lips.
your word that God will bring. It shall be so great a cry throughout the land.
But you will surely let the people go. Come to me no more, Moses. From the day you see my face again, you will surely die.
So let it be written.
I will give the son of slaves and his God an answer the world will not forget. Commander of the host, or in the chariots from Tanis, there shall be one more plague. And it will come upon the slaves of Goshen. The firstborn of each house shall die, beginning with the son
Son of Moses. Killed your son, Ramses.
You're the shepherd girl that Moses married. Queen of Egypt is beautiful. He told me. My husband is not here. Is this Moses' son? Yes, this is our son. What do you want of us? You need have no fear of me. I feared only his memory of you. I've been able to erase it. He has forgotten both of us. He lost them when he went to seek his God.
I lost them when he found his God.
At least he left your son's church. I am here to save his son. From what?
From Pharaoh.
Pharaoh's decree that the firstborn of Israel must die. God of Abraham. Why did he do this? The caravan for Midian is waiting for you and your son. My chariot will bring you to it.
Yatch.
I can't go unnoticed or certainly can't be dispensed. However, I would love to enter into evidence.
I'm surprised you noticed me. You didn't at the palace this morning, you know. You were afraid to look at me?
What do you want, Nefertiti?
You, Moses. Everything about us is coming to an end. You will destroy Egypt, or Egypt will destroy you. I belong to you, Moses.
Atonement is the final step before fully accepting the word of the Father.
She's gone with your son to Midian.
Where would she leave?
You knew you would try to save the other children before your own son.
Save the other children from what?
Ramses is massing the Libyan Axum, the chariots, the Sardinian swordsmen.
Why? Tell me why!
To destroy the firstborn of Israel.
God. My God. Out of his own
Long
mouth
live.
comes thy judgment.
But I have saved your son.
It is not my
Who died
son.
is
Your
firstborn
son.
of Egypt. It is your son, Nefertiti.
You would not
Not kill
dare
this
strike
dog.
Pharaoh's son.
In the hardness of his heart, Pharaoh has mocked God and brings death to his own son.
It is my son, Moses. You would not harm my son.
For myself, I am nothing. It is the power of God which uses me to work his will.
You would not let him do this to me. I saved your son.
I
We can't save yours. Woo, that was close.
Listen to you, Moses.
About midnight, the destroyer will come into the midst of Egypt. And all the firstborn
One
shall die, from the firstborn of Pharaoh to the firstborn of his servants.
You, the Prince of Egypt, you held me in your arms. When you were a condemned slave, I threw myself at your feet before the court of Pharaoh. Because I loved you, Moses.
It is the Lord who executes judgment, Nefertiti. Go back to your son.
Your love for me is stronger than the power of any god.
You will not kill my son.
You will not kill my son.
Poor Nefertiti.
Turn from thy fierce wrath, O Lord.
Alright, Deputy. The cult's got the Widowmaker locked up at the grain elevator. You're sure to run into some Peggies there, so be careful.
The hell?
No, Lillian. Death will not come to you.
Joshua. Joshua, you risk your life in coming here. You are firstborn.
So are you.
I bring lamb's blood. Mark the doorposts and lintel. The angel of death may pass you by.
Joshua, it is enough that you would come to me.
Metal.
Rest among our people. And save me from death, Joshua. Save me from life.
Tomorrow will bring a new world for us, Willie.
There will be no new world. No blood on this door.
Nathan, it will save her life. Moses has God's promise.
Moses has words. Pharaoh has spears. Remember, Joshua, of her own free will, she's mine.
Wasn't on free will. You know it, Nathan. Dathan.
Though we stand in the shadow of death, the Lord is our God. The Lord is one.
His truth shall be thy shield.
Really? There we go.
Shield us through this night of terror, O King of the universe.
Why is everyone afraid? Why is this night different from all others?
Because this night the Lord our God will deliver us from the bondage of Egypt.
Shall not be afraid for the terror by night.
By all. Pharaoh soldiers. Or worse.
Look for the arrow that flieth from the dead.
Scythia.
In fear of your God, they have set me free. May a stranger enter.
There are no strangers among those who seek God's mercy.
My bearers?
All who thirst for freedom may come with us. The darkness of death will pass over us tonight. Tomorrow the light of freedom will shine upon us as we go forth from Egypt.
I shall go with you, Moses.
The house of Pharaoh.
Oh, God's beast.
I worship her.
This woman drew me from the Nile and set my feet upon the path of knowledge. Miriam, bring a chair to our table for the daughter of Pharaoh.
There's a great light that shines from your face, Moses.
Holy shit, you did it!
Someday I shall come to understand you.
He is God's
I'll
messenger,
figure everything
Princess.
at you now. Ram it right back down their fucking throats. My daddy put cannons on that thing. Don't be shy, deputy. Shoot away!
It is not forbidden to look upon the breath of pestilence and see, for it is here.
Close the door, Joshua.
Do not look, Ebenezer. Close the door, Doctor. Let death pass.
Will it pass, Moses? Will it pass?
That is God's promise, Elizabeth.
Pass over, baby.
Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, who bringeth forth bread from the earth.
Hit those sons of bitches. Better yet, honk that horn every time you do, so I know when to cheer.
There shall no evil befall you, or any plague come near you.
For we shall call thy son.
Why do we eat unleavened bread and bitter herbs, my uncle?
The herbs. The herbs remind us of the bitterness of our captivity, Eliezer. Lord, it shall not harm. This is the bread of peace, that you will remember this night from generation to generation, forever.
We are my people.
All our God's people.
Death is all around us.
But it passes those who have believed the Lord. Please remember, Eliezer, he passed over your heart.
Are the captains of Egypt afraid of a night mist?
Death cries everywhere. Some devil's curse, look!
I've known battle for 30 years, Pharaoh. And I've not known fear till tonight.
Aid. Have the captains join their men.
Dang it.
The coming of dawn we will strike. No firstborn Hebrew shall live.
He's gonna die.
Let the
Hebrew
Hebrews go,
goes
great
with
one, for we are all
adult dead men. Firstborn.
Was your son?
My firstborn.
Hit those sons of bitches. Better yet, honk that horn every time you do, so I know when to cheer.
There is no magic cure. No spell to use.
Was the firstborn of Pharaoh.
We have no skill before this pestilence.
Long curses on him.
Where did you hear this?
Moses.
I will not let these people go because your serpent's tongue hardened my heart. You only sought to keep Moses here. You cared nothing for my throne. Oh, my son.
I asked Moses for his life.
Shadow of death is on his face.
No. He will not die.
Captain, take my fastest chariot. Bring Moses to me.
I will bring him, mighty Pharaoh.
He's my only son.
Dang it, cow!
You have conquered, Moses. The foot of a slave from the neck of Egypt. You are saved from the Nile to be a curse upon me. Your shadow fell between me and my father, between me and my fame, me and my fear. Your shadow now fills all things with death. Go out from among us, human being. To set you free.
The way you're handling that rig would
It
make
is
my
not by
sister
your
a
word,
deputy.
nor by my hand that we are free, then.
Where she belongs.
The power of God has freed us.
Enough of your words. Take your people, your cattle, your God, and your destinies. Take what spoils from Egypt you will, but go.
O Lord God, with a strong hand thou dost bring us out of bitter bondage. Free nation, where every man shall reap what he has sown, and bow no knee except in prayer. We will go with our young and with our old, with our sons and with our daughters. With our flocks and with our herds will we go. For I know the Lord is with me.
He's dead.
Holy shit, I can't believe my eyes. I gotta say, Deputy, my dad's truck rumbling home sure brings back memories. I'd stand out here every time we came back, just like this, waving him home. You definitely got the grit to handle her. If you ever need to in the
So
meantime,
far.
I'll keep my ear to the ground. If I
Great
hear
Lord of
anything
the
that's
lower
worth your
world.
while, I'll let you know.
I who have denied the gods of Egypt. Bow before you now. Show that you have power above the God of Moses. Restore the life he has taken from his son. Guide back his soul across the lake of death to the place of living men. And I will raise a temple to you mightier than the pyramids. Hear me, dread Lord of Darkness.
Just opening Davis.
Arise, O Israel! Behold the dawn of freedom!
We need something new. Together a spread that would make a TV chef's asshole bucker.
And it came to pass, after the stifling night of terror, came a day such as the world had
I've
never
never
seen.
seen.
From east and west, from north and south, they came with all they had, driving their flocks and their herds and their camels before them. By tens, by hundreds, by thousands, unending streams of man and beast and burden, and even very much cattle, poured into the avenue of sphinxes, beneath the stone feet of the four colossal images of Ramesses.
Let's go
With
hunting,
their own
baby.
sweat and blood and sinew had hewn from solid rock. A nation arose, and freedom was born into the world.
Grandfather, have you got Rebecca?
No, I haven't got, Rebecca?
Here's the knitting cloth. Sling it on your shoulders.
This is a blessed day.
Here's Rebecca.
And Caleb.
Thank you.
Can we take the cattle?
Moving to the gates. Horn and hoof. Rachel, help me with this brick yoke.
Well, don't forget the oil on the left. Where are we going, Naomi? Some land flowing with milk and honey.
I never tasted honey. Anybody know the way?
Wait for the whip. Freedom won't wait your throats in the desert. Here's your water stand.
This is the governor's house. You cannot enter.
John needed his goons to
Out, all of you.
last drop of our fuel.
Why do soldiers come here? I put no blood on my door. When stone bleeds.
And bring him to Falls End. Till Sloan
Run off the wagons. Harness the mules. Your stone cut into this to me.
All your gold cannot wipe that mark from your door, Dayton. Or from my heart.
Just for that, you'll walk all the way to...
Listen up. We got a situation.
Where are we going?
Queen's Gate rolled out some monster. They're
You know where we're going?
To
hell, I hope.
goddamn tank. They're trying to take the road.
Where the heck is he? There he
Like
is.
Dathan, they did not know where they were going, and they cared no more than
Yeah.
the flocks and
But
herds they
first,
drove.
I gotta.
Now they use the brick yokes to carry a very different burden. And there went forth among them planters of vineyards and sowers of seeds, each hoping to sit under his own vine and fig tree. Out of this glorious chaos, it is Joshua who brings order and purpose.
Set the standard of each tribe before all the people. Levites in the center. Judah to the right. Ephraim to the left. Go! Hallelujah!
Wherever you're going, you watch out and let them carry out this thing out of my kingdom.
Where is you shooting me from? Oh, there you are.
Bear the bones of Joseph to rest in his own land.
Nubians, Grandfather. Here come treasure wagons!
Oils of Egypt.
Oh, who shares the toil? I'll share this gold. Hey, boy! For the blind one.
It's a little golden calf, Grandfather, with horns.
An idol. For idol worshippers.
Grandpa Firebearers.
Plant your fires at night beside the tribal standards, where all may come to light their torches.
Help me, better, Joshua.
Eliezer, hang this on the wagon. And now the cradle. You Miriam. Joshua! Joshua!
I have wagons for the midwives and physicians. Where shall they be placed?
5,000 cubits, one. What is your whip, Dathan? I'll pay you back every lash you gave me, Dathan.
Now, is this a day for us to have hard feelings?
I felt your whip.
Yes, every day.
Lily is no slave, Dathan. You can carry your own cart.
Let her ride. So now, my brother, we have new taskmasters.
We serve no masters now.
Yes, but not for long.
Ho, ho, ho!
Here, old woman. That's it.
Joshua!
You know who I am.
I know who you were, Lord Governor.
I go to say to the Pharaoh. Tell Ramesses I'm coming back to my house. That robber trouble may follow Moses into the desert today. But when their eyes are seared red by the sun, when their cracked lips bleed with thirst, when their stomachs cramp with hunger, they will curse the name of Moses and his God. Then I, Dathan, will lead them back to Pharaoh and the brick pits.
You're here for me, right? And sent you.
There are so many.
Your timing is not a coincidence.
So many.
Never mind this cult nonsense. It's a pointless distraction.
How shall I find thy road through the wilderness, Lord?
2 words. Imminent.
How shall I find water in the desert?
Global catastrophe.
For this multitude.
I can't say key words.
Moses, the people are assembled.
Then let us go forth to the mountain of God, that he may write his commandments in our minds and upon our hearts forever.
We march, praising his mighty name.
What is the word, Joshua? The word is given. Let the trumpet sound.
Hear, O Israel! Remember this day when the strong hand of the Lord leads you out of bondage.